Okay. Got it. Man, North Texas is falling apart. Good Lord. Cool.
Union Omaha and its impenetrable defense finds itself top of the USL League One table 12 weeks into the season, but several teams are lurking, including tonight's visitor, Chattanooga Red Wolves. They've come flying out of the gates behind an aggressive attack and a penchant for late magic. Tonight, USL League One action at Werner Park in Pepperell, Nebraska. It is Union Omaha, table toppers in USL League One, against third-place Chattanooga Red Wolves. And welcome to the Cornhusker State. I'm Ken Levicka. Let's look at players to watch, and we'll begin with Union Omaha's netminder, Rashid Nuhu. He is one of the best in the league. In fact, he leads the race for the Puma Golden Glove. 0.67 goals against. He has been a wall in front of goal for Union Omaha, including this week, winning Save of the Week via USL League One fan vote. A big reason why Union Omaha sports the best defense in USL League One. Chattanooga Red Wolves will be tasked with trying to get to Nuhu tonight, and one of the attackers who will try and make Nuhu's life difficult, Blake Frischnick, finally off the schneid with this goal in the 1-1 draw against Greenville last weekend. Frischnick, he'd come close. He finally came calling and finally able to put one in. A rebound off the post. Blake Frischnick, his first goal in a Chattanooga shirt. Gonna be a good one tonight. A lot of entertaining action at the top of the USL League One table. Union Omaha, Chattanooga, moments away. USL League One on ESPN+.
I'm actually the first person in my whole entire family, teenagers, adults, kids, grandparents, that's gotten my bachelor's degree. It was 16 hours to Missouri, and then we picked up my dad and my brother, and then it was another 5 hours here. I didn't get a walk for high school. Everyone else gets that opportunity, so when it came to this, I was like, I don't care how far it is away.
We'd like to thank these awesome restaurants in the Omaha Metro for providing team meals to our players during the 2021 season. Chick-fil-A Bellevue, Vitality Bowls, Patio Pit Barbecue, The Corner Kick, Apoca Cantina, and Beacon Hills. We appreciate your support in team meals during our 2021 season. Tonight, we'd also like to welcome our Centris Federal Credit Union Ball Kids. If you want to be a Centris Ball Kid at the next Union Omaha match, visit unionomaha.com/community to sign up. Thank you to Nebraska State Soccer for helping us select the Centris Ball Kids. One table starting 11s tonight, and we are going to open with J. Mims Owls of Union Omaha. We already mentioned the outstanding goalkeeper Rashid Nuhu. Up top, no surprises. You've got Hurst and Boyce, a dynamic attacking duo. Hurst with 6 goals this season, the former Chattanooga man. Here are the current iteration of Chattanooga Red Wolves. Jimmy Obleda not on the touchline tonight, serving a red card suspension. Tim Trilk in goal. This is his first appearance of the season for Chattanooga. Werner Park as the crowd continues to file in. one of the most highly anticipated matches of this month of July, and it happens on the 3rd of the month. Two high-octane clubs, championship aspirations.
Yeah, we're good.
We await the whistle from our referee. Samantha Martinez does blow the whistle, and we are underway. Union Omaha, Chattanooga Red Wolves, second meeting all time between these two clubs. Union Omaha, defensive stalwarts. Chattanooga, aggressive on the attack, and an early opportunity, and a shot left foot blocked down. Nuhu making the save on Juan Galindrez. Well, that might be an indication of what we're going to see this evening. Galindrez making only his 3rd start of the year in the Chattanooga 11, but was Week 11 Player of the Week after a brace, coming in as a super sub, arguably the most impactful sub in all of USL League One, but he gets the go tonight in a critical matchup here in Week 13 of this USL League One campaign. Union Omaha is 4 points clear of Chattanooga in the table. The only team separating these two squads, Greenville, who Chattanooga earned a draw with last weekend. This is the most compact field in USL League One. It is tight, it is physical, it is bumper cars. And Chattanooga's lineup reflects it. Part of the reason Galindrez is in the starting 11 tonight. Short field, quick sprints, not as taxing on the legs, but you got to have a big body. You got to be able to take the bumps and bruises. Galindrez absolutely can do that. Interesting, though, Tim Trilk in goal tonight for Chattanooga, making his first start and first appearance of the season. Here's a cross, and this is volleyed away, but we'll have our first corner of the match. Chattanooga acquitting itself well here early on this small field. And there you get a look at Jose Carrera Garcia, the 25-year-old Mexican. He will deliver our first corner of the night. And Carrera delivers. An outswinger, far post. Nuhu goes up and snags it. So Nuhu busy early. Rashid Nuhu, formerly of New York Red Bulls, 4 clean sheets this season. That tied for the USL League One lead. Chattanooga came here to Warner Park last September the 15th, picked up a 2-0 victory. And there's Twilk, or Tim Trilk, I should say. Union Omaha in their lightning yellow, visiting Chattanooga in the road white shirts tonight. Union Omaha 3-0 at home this season in Papillion, Nebraska, just outside of Omaha. Can hold up over 9,300 fans in this facility. Won't quite hit that tonight, but a great crowd on hand on this Saturday evening. No more COVID restrictions. It is full capacity. They are ready to go, and they have been a major home field advantage. Here's a free kick, and Trilk able to come down with it. Tim Trilk, this is his 2nd season in Chattanooga. Played collegiately at Western Illinois, was first team All-Summit League in his senior season. And again, this is his first appearance in 2021. Ken Levicka with you on this Saturday night. Executive producer Brian Zavia, his staff. We are glad you are with us. An intriguing, a fascinating matchup. The brick wall defense of Union Omaha. Only 7 goals conceded this season. That tops in League One. A +8 goal differential. That at the top of USL League One. And now we have a talking to that's about to take place after a collision, and being called over is Amir Alihadzic for Union Omaha. We'll see what happened here. Alihadzic came in and did make contact with the ankle. And Samantha Martina is trying to keep early order here tonight. So we talked about it just a few moments ago, but if you're watching this and you're seeing a match here at Warner Park for the first time and you think to yourself, this seems tiny, it's because it is. This is the smallest pitch in USL League One and one of the smallest in competitive soccer in the United States. But it is intimate and it creates quite an atmosphere. And it really is survival of the fittest. You got to be physical to pick up a win here. And Union Omaha has built a roster to maximize the lack of size on this pitch. They will bang you around. Union Omaha still trying to find itself here in possession. Alihadzic. Now Villader. This is played forward. You see Connor Doyle with the touch. Plays it to Devin Boyce. Boyce, back heel. Alihadzic pops up across. Didn't get a good foot on it. Trilk had trouble with it, and it's fired away by Josue Espana. Trilk looks like he may have got it lost in the sun and didn't quite know where the post was either. That had a lot of spin on it. Now Chattanooga on the run. You see how fast they are. But in the passing lanes, Union Omaha, this is where they excel, and that possession is thwarted. Now back on the ball is Chattanooga. Esparza into the area. Galindres. Look at the strength. Plays his man off. And now across. Back post. Headed away. Villader was there, but Chattanooga will throw in the attacking third. Ray Ortiz, who signed back on June 4th with the throw-in, and Chattanooga earns itself another throw. Chattanooga's been on the front foot here early. Ortiz battling with Alihadzic. And Chattanooga is going to retreat momentarily. Chattanooga only one defeat on the season. Coming off a 1-1 draw against the defending champions Greenville. This is poked ahead. Low cross, dangerous, and it skirts the mouth of goal and it rolls out for a corner kick. Espana was in the vicinity. Nobody able to get a touch on it. You saw Frischnick there as well, the goal scorer last week for Chattanooga in that 1-1 draw. And early pressure here from Chattanooga. They are pressing, and they are determined to make this a byline-to-byline contest. Since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. Select, the official ball supplier of the USL Championship and many of the elite leagues throughout Europe. For the latest Select products and special offers, visit SelectSportAmerica.com. That's Select Sport America. Select, the official ball supplier of the USL Championship and many of the elite leagues in Europe. Our third foul of the match. We're going to have a second free kick of the evening here for Union Omaha from distance. And it's simply played back. Jake Kroll pushes forward to Villader. Damia Villader, the young Spaniard, trying to get on his left foot, dispossessed, whistle blows. And this will be a Chattanooga free kick. Jonathan Ricketts, physical defender for Chattanooga, earning this possession back for his Red Wolves team. Union Omaha, and you can hear them On the touchline, if you listen closely, their head coach, Jay Mims, the only coach that Union Omaha has known in their second year of existence. Started the ultra-successful University of Nebraska Omaha, or UNO as it's commonly known in this area. Started that men's soccer program from scratch and then had it as a national title contender in mere seasons. And Jay Mims has turned himself into a soccer institution in this region of the country. To be blasted out of play, knew who sees it out of play. And the 25-year-old spry native of Ghana will deliver the goal kick. Excellent, excellent weather here. Kickoff temperature in Papillion, 86 degrees. Humidity just under 50%. A little warm, but it's comfortable. Union Omaha has been at the top of the table for a month at this point. Target on their back, and Jay Mims says, hey, that's fine, we're used to this. We were battling for a championship last season, and if it wasn't for a COVID outbreak, Union Omaha would have played Greenville in a USL League One championship. That never took place, however, and Greenville was awarded the championship. What's frustrating for Chattanooga is that last week they scored twice in a 1-1 draw. An own goal was the opening goal of the match, and that was handed to Greenville. And then just mere minutes later, Blake Frischnick in the first half able to score his first Chattanooga goal, and that's where the scoreline stayed. Chattanooga has made a habit out of late goals this season. 8 of their 14 tallies have occurred in the final half hour, with Chattanooga unable to find the magic against another team that takes a lot of pride in its defensive identity like Union Omaha does, Greenville. Greenville, though, did not have a single shot on goal, not a single shot on goal, and earned a draw. Just played forward, good ball. Perhaps something here. Ricketts retrieves in the corner. Ricketts going 1v1, got by his man, delivers across, it's low, but it can't find a foot. Galindrez, can he retrieve? The answer is no. It's across the touchline for a Union Omaha throw-in. You'll see this as Ramos played it forward. Ricketts, who got through Ali Hodzic, but nobody home on the low blast into the 6-yard box. Second ball tonight for Chattanooga that has rolled past the mouth of goal. Nobody able to get a foot on it. And so we mentioned Greenville able to manage that draw with Chattanooga without a shot on goal. And when we talked with Chattanooga headman Jimmy Obleda this week, always a lively conversation with him, by the way. Very enjoyable at all times. But that was a true source of consternation for the always spirited Jimmy Obleda. Ray Ortiz trying some fancy footwork. Can he keep it in play? Yes. But it's sent right back to Union Omaha. Ali Hodzic. Chattanooga is pressing very, very hard on the ball here early. Union Omaha does not have a lot of room to maneuver. And Chattanooga forces Union Omaha into a mistake, and it'll be a Chattanooga throw-in. Obleda, though, is not here tonight. Did make the trip with Chattanooga, but he's serving a 1-game red card suspension. That was ugly there from Chattanooga. They give it right back to Union Omaha. Obleda unhappy with some of the refereeing last week, was shown a red card for misconduct on the touchline in that draw against Greenville. But he said that we were crazy if he thought he'd be able, or we were crazy if we thought he'd be able to manage being in the press box and stay sane watching everything happening below him, so he is at an undisclosed location watching the match tonight. And this is headed back to Chattanooga. He said if Chattanooga can pull off a win, get all three on the road, he'll be waiting for his team with beers and wings. This is a long ball forward. And an easy retrieval for the Austrian, Jake Kroll.
Keep it wide! Keep it wide! Yeah,
Tough to play anything wide here at Werner Park. A lot of the action's going to happen in center channels. You don't necessarily have to cover a lot of ground to cover the wings. Galindrez tried to poke the ball away from Skiers. And Skiers able to hold him off. Perhaps something brewing here for Union Omaha. This knocked down, but it's won by Hurst, the former Chattanooga man and the leading scorer for Union Omaha before that sailed out of play. Union Omaha has not been particularly crisp here, at least in the opening 17 minutes. Union Omaha coming off of a 1-0 victory over Tucson. Greg Hurst scoring in the 6th minute. And that's all that Union Omaha would need as they saw it through. Here's a steal. Boyce. And Chattanooga's defense closes that down fairly easily. And a long ball up ahead. It got through the defense. The flag is up, though. Galindrez was offside, and the referee says play on once Union Omaha retained possession. This is the soccer equivalent of Demolition Derby here on the short pitch at Werner Park. We're going to get bounced around. We've seen it here early. Two teams with championship aspirations. Union Omaha top of the table. Chattanooga in third, just 4 points behind. And that's fired into the bench. You could hear it and see it bang off that plastic shell on the touchline. They've done well here at Werner Park to configure this for soccer despite the short pitch, because you have the what's equivalent of the right field stands right up on top of the field, and then the grass embankment behind what would be the right field wall, and it makes for a major home field advantage. You can hear the fans, you can feel the fans. They are right on top of the players. And it certainly makes up for the 150 feet between touchline and outfield wall on the other side of the field of play. Trilk able to retrieve and distributes. Ray Ortiz. Long diagonal ball. Ferdy Sosa trying to play it ahead and find Devin Boyce. And Union Omaha once again off the mark. The USL is committed to supporting the LGBTQ+ community through the Forever Proud project. The USL will strive to create safe and welcoming environments for all fans, players, employees, and partners. Learn more at uslsoccer.com/forward-forever-proud. That's Forever Proud. Well, after some early threats on the Union Omaha goal, Chattanooga has not been able to get back on the front foot. Perhaps something here, though. Galindrez took a deflection. It went off the post. That fired off the post. Knew who had no clue where it was. And now a whistle and a foul. Boy, that was pinballing about. And it was nearly 1-0 Chattanooga. That took a wicked deflection as Galindrez put a foot into it. We'll take a look at this again. It's chipped in by Ramos, bounced around. Galindrez won the ball back. And it went off of Dalton Knutson and off the bar. So Chattanooga, through Knutson of Union Omaha, hits woodwork in the 20th minute. And now Galindrez on the ball again. So dangerous in these tight spaces. Ray Ortiz, he has been active, but he's dispossessed. Briefly got a foot on it again. Got to be careful here. As Greg Hurst was lurking, was nearly able to pick the pocket of Ricketts. Union Omaha really truly has yet to find any sort of semblance in its attack. It has not looked comfortable against this aggressive attempt to press from Chattanooga. With Jimmy Obleda not on the touchline, serving that suspension tonight for Chattanooga. Kevin Sawchak, his top assistant, has taken the reins, is at least the voice in charge from the bench. And it's pretty clear what you're seeing here with Chattanooga. Short field. On normal size fields, they like to move, and go byline to byline, so why not press here? Good ball forward, but not a good first touch by Ricketts. And this is played over the touchline, and Ricketts will throw in. Got to be good in tight spaces. And another throw in here for Coretta Garcia. He'll defer it, and Ricketts will handle the honors. Doesn't take much here from this point of the field to throw it into the box, but Ricketts instead is going to throw short. This is hooked to the top of the area and picked off, and now a foul as Ali Hodzic took contact. Ricardo Ruiz is the man who called the foul, and now Galindrez gets mixed up. With Connor Doyle, and then Connor Doyle took an inadvertent shot from the referee, Samantha Martinez. So Connor Doyle said, hey, Galindrez, he knocked me to the turf. And then he got up, the referee says, no, nothing happened. The referee accidentally hit him in the face. There was more contact from the referee than there was from Galindrez. See what happened here. Yeah, Doyle diving in front of Galindrez. I don't know what he's trying to do there. But of more importance to Union Omaha is Ali Hodzic, who is favoring that right foot. And Josue Espana has been shown a yellow card. So our first booking of the match comes in the 23rd minute. And it's the 26-year-old Chattanooga midfielder, Josue Espana. So Espana is in the book for Chattanooga. Chattanooga has been the better team here early. They're the one that has delivered the fight. And they've won the ball back. Just nothing doing right now for Union Omaha. a whistle and an offside. Galindres, as the ball approached him, was on. That pass that came from the defensive third into the attacking half had a long distance to go. Galindres was standing offside as it was delivered. This is played up the left touchline, and that is out of play. Hurst can't get to it. Greg Hurst, 6 goals for Union Omaha. He's really led the attacking charge for J. Mim's squad. A big reason why they sit top of the table, that and the exemplary defense. But Hurst last year for Chattanooga, 21 appearances, 10 goals. He was a primary reason why Chattanooga was in the title conversation until the final couple of weeks. Still scoreless. Chattanooga has put a shot off the bar. More of a shot and a deflection off the bar. But regardless, knew who was beaten. And it bounded off woodwork. And that's been our most dangerous attempt tonight. Knew who's had to also make a couple of saves. Union Omaha has yet to put a shot on goal. Doyle plays it up top, back heel. Ali Hadjic fell to the turf, and it's cleared away. There's a nifty back heel from Hurst as he tried to spring Ali Hadjic into some space at the top of the area. But Chattanooga shut that down, and now a throw-in coming. Union Omaha 3-0 at home this season here at Werner Park. They're 8-3-1 all time in their year-and-a-half history here on their home field. It's quirky and they play to their advantage, as they should. Ricketts heads it forward, says, hey, Ray Ortiz, go get it. And Ray Ortiz got a touch on it. It's in the area. Frischnick sends it low, and Galindres whiffed on it. He had a lot of goal to work with, and Galindres could not find his footing. A glorious opportunity on a superb ball from Frischnick, and it goes for nothing. All that was started by the hustle of Ray Ortiz, who was beaten to that ball but got a foot on it and it bounded right to Frischnick, who knew what to do with it. Picked out his man, and Galindres at the moment of glory completely whiffed on it. Doyle plays it forward, and a foul against Chattanooga. Push in the back was administered by Ramos. He pushed Hurst to this natural turf. See, that's pretty obvious. There was also a foot on foot there as well. This is skied towards Faraday Sosa. And out of play for a Union Omaha throw-in. Faraday Sosa has room to observe. Good ball forward. Here's a cross. Flag is up though. It rolled out of play. Goal kick. Boyce isn't happy, but the assistant referee was right on top of it. You may be saying to yourself, boy, Chattanooga's dominating in possession, which they are right now, but this is not wholly uncommon for Union Omaha. They are top of the table. They are 3 points clear of the second place team, Greenville, yet they do not have a single match this season where they have ended the full 90 with the possession advantage. Galindres is offside. And knew who does the duties. Chattanooga looks like it may have eased off of the full field pressure they've been applying. And Union Omaha wastes no time getting to the top of the area. Not a good shot there from Hurst, and now the race is on. And this will be played back safely to Nuhu. Eased there by Kroll. Coming out of the midfield, Chattanooga is sprung. Ortiz trying to slide to win that ball. Got a touch on it, but it's retrieved by Toby Otieno. We're through a half an hour here at Warner Park, just outside of Omaha, Nebraska, Papillion, Nebraska. USL League One leaders, Union Omaha. And at third place, Chattanooga scoreless. Chattanooga's had all of the chances here so far. And we have a yellow shown. Second yellow delivered to Chattanooga tonight. And the guilty party, I believe that's, well, let's get a full identification. It's Ricardo Ruiz, Ricky Ruiz, coming studs up on J.P. Skiers. So two midfielders for Chattanooga sitting on yellows now, Espana and now Ruiz. And Union Omaha just lacking crispness here tonight. For Chattanooga, they have not been able to take advantage of any of the opportunities that they've had here early. And they will hope that they don't rue that come later on tonight. Union Omaha with a win here on their home field as Trilk has it played back to him, and he'll launch away. They'll go 7 points clear of Chattanooga. Chattanooga with the victory pulls within a point in the table of Union Omaha. And Greenville in action tomorrow would have a chance to pull even at the top of the table. They have revs too. There you get a look at Jonathan Esparza. Off the throw in, it's play back to Esparza. Good cross in, but Nuhu didn't feel any pressure around him, though Frischnick was lurking, and he pulls that down. Rashid Nuhu was drafted 70th overall in the 2019 MLS Super Draft by New York Red Bulls after a successful college career at Fordham. And since coming here to Omaha, he has been fantastic. And it's not just his ability in goal, it's the way he organizes this stout defense as well. 25-year-old, and he has his best years ahead of him. Ferretti Sosa maneuvers into the midfield. Heavy touch from Devin Boyce, and is won back by Chattanooga. Long ball forward, and it looked like Ray Ortiz was going to try and catch Nuhu off his line. Nuhu was not bothered by that, and it was off the mark. Good speed and strength from Damia Villader. But it's won back by Esparza. And then Daniel Navarro gives it up. Union Omaha, Sosa on the right flank. Collects, here's the cross, near post, Trilk punches away. And this will go for a corner. The first real pressure put on by Union Omaha. Trilk equal to the task, strong punch away, but Union Omaha in that short corner will have its first corner. Villader with the left-footed in-swinger. And plays it short. Touched on by Doyle. Back to Villader. Sends this high into the air. It's headed back. It's a goal. It's spectacular. And it's Greg Hurst, number 7 on the year. And Union Omaha has stolen the advantage. Villader sent this high into the air. Trilk decided to stay in goal. It was headed to the right foot of Hurst, and he knew what to do with it. J.P. Skeers with the assist, Hurst with the goal. Chattanooga has dominated, but it's Union Omaha on top. And that's what table leaders do. And now Union Omaha will try to do what it does best, and that's clamp down and see it through, playing on the advantage in the 37th minute. Greg Hurst doing it against his former team, just to add insult to injury. We mentioned it just a few minutes ago. Chattanooga missing out on some really, really strong chances. And off that designed short corner, they've been practicing out on the training ground. Skeers to Hurst, 1-0, Union Omaha. Ali Hodzic earns his team a throw in the attacking third. This bounds out to Ricky Ruiz, but it's won back by Union Omaha. Long ball forward into the box, headed down. Desperate defense, Ramos clears. And Chattanooga wins the ball back. Hurst went down in a heap. But fair play to Chattanooga, winning the ball back. And Union Omaha able to retrieve. Faraday Sosa, it's played forward. Skeers, low cross, couldn't find Hurst. He believes he was offside, at least that's what his body language suggests. And it rolls out for a goal kick. Tune in to ESPN2 Saturday, July 17th, as the USL on ESPN continues with a Mountain Division clash. Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC and the new Wiedner Field step into the national spotlight. That is beautiful, by the way. Welcoming San Antonio FC for a 2 p.m. Eastern matinee. Don't miss his second Saturday, July 17th at 2 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. San Antonio FC, by the way, their former boss, Darren Powell, now the head man at Fort Lauderdale CF here in USL League One. Getting into the late stages of the first half, the difference. Greg Hurst's goal on Union Omaha's only shot on goal in this first half. We mentioned Darren Powell in Fort Lauderdale. They are the late game at Tucson. Tucson with new leadership on the pitch. John Gals relieved of his duties after last week's 1-0 loss to this Union Omaha team. Tucson had been unable to find a win at home. Finding goals has been difficult, but it also was a rash of discipline issues on the pitch, leading the league in reds. Including 2 send-offs against North Texas a few weeks ago, and that ultimately is John Gall's undoing. Here's a cross, Nuhu, no issue. This is headed back to Chattanooga. Well, this is certainly not a lost cause for Chattanooga. One, of course, there's a ton of match to play, and there's our referee, Samantha Martinez, who has done well to keep things under control here tonight. Chattanooga's MO, come from behind, do it in the most difficult way possible, do it in the most heart attack-inducing way possible. That's their way, and it's been effective. Is it sustainable? Who knows? Has it been fun? Absolutely. And that's the position that they find themselves in here in the closing few minutes of the opening 45. We'll get an indication here soon as to what we're looking at from an added time standpoint. No foul called there as Toby Otieno sent a man for a ride, and now we're going to have a dangerous free kick coming here for Chattanooga. The guilty party is Dalton Knutson. Gallandrez and his ankle's taken out by Knutson. And who's going to handle this free kick? Ortiz is there. Ruiz is there, as is Carrera Garcia. Chattanooga has those big bodies, Frischnick and Galindrez, to aim for. And here's the delivery. Good ball, Nuhu on a short hop. Ortiz decided to challenge the keeper, and Nuhu not fooled. It took an awkward hop on him, but able to gather it into his chest. Ortiz went low. If that was directed just a foot to either side, may have been a different outcome, as that did take a very difficult short hop that Nuhu did well not to give up a rebound on. How many times have we seen a ball like that squirt free and get blasted home? And Nuhu showing why he's right now the best in USL League One at that position. This will be won back by Chattanooga. They've started to look better here after a bit of a demoralizing period after the Greg Hurst goal. Chattanooga has been, again, the more aggressive side, dominated possession in this first half, being the side that has pushed the attack more, but it's Union Omaha with the lead on the Greg Hurst goal. Sliding tackle, well done. Referee rightfully says play on. Ray Ortiz, who then gets his pocket picked, and this is pushed forward. It's Hurst. Flag is up, offside. The crowd doesn't like it. The assistant referee was very demonstrative and sure of that call. Jay Mims stalks back to the Union Omaha bench. Chattanooga looking for some sort of impact here in this first half. Maneuvering forward, Espana, but it squirts right to Nuhu. We're only going to have, it appears, a short amount of added time. And you hear the announcement here at Warner Park, 1 minute of added time.
Talk to them next time. How much time? The keeper holds it. Talk to them next time, yeah.
And Nuhu sends it into the stratosphere and out of play. You can hear Chattanooga's Kevin Sawchek telling the referee, hey, how much time is the keeper allowed to hold it? Warn him. Something to look out for, because Nuhu does take a good amount of time with the ball. This is one back, and Ruiz is tracked down, and we're going to have a yellow with just seconds remaining in the half. Connor Doyle is shown the card. Fortuitous timing for Doyle to come hooking in on Ruiz. He grabs a cheap yellow in the closing seconds of the half. Doyle, he of the, if I may say so myself, as someone who doesn't have his any longer, spectacular hair. I mean, it's just majestic. Played with Chattanooga last year, did Doyle. And there is our first half whistle. Well, the squad who showed the most life, Chattanooga. The squad that has the lead, Union Omaha. Because of the always opportune Greg Hurst, his 7th goal of the year, has Union Omaha on top of Chattanooga Red Wolves 1-0 through 45. Halftime after this on ESPN+.
At Nebraska Medicine, we're serious about safety. Every extraordinary measure we take is for you and you, so you can get the expert care you need today at every one of our locations. Together, we're elevating our world-leading safety protocols, implementing new social distancing guidelines, and offering care anywhere with telehealth, all so you can continue being your extraordinary you.
We welcome you back to Nebraska, Union Omaha, and Chattanooga Red Wolves on this Saturday night, USL League One. Wednesday night, it was the 4th battle of the year between Toronto 2 and Tormenta. And Toronto 2's been playing very well as of late. Early on, contact in the box and a point to the spot, and that would lead to the opening goal put in by Akello, and it was 1-0 Toronto 2. Tormenta, though, would hang in, but a beautiful save on the play. This was very, very difficult for Tormenta throughout the course of the night. Caleb stretching, one of the collection of outstanding keepers for Toronto 2. Toronto 2 would continue in the second half to put pressure on. As you see, congestion in the area. Carlini able to finish with a right foot, and it was 2-0 for the Canadian side. Toronto 2 making plans as well to finally head back north of the border to friendly confines. A beautiful save once again by Caleb. That one of several on the night, fully sprawled, protecting the post. Tormenta would find a way to break through. This came in the 76th minute after a near miss here that Caleb was once again able to swat away. You can see the frustration. It is Tormenta finally able to push and probe, and Michael able to score in the 76th minute, but not enough. Toronto 2 able to even up the 4-game series. They take 2 from Tormenta. Tormenta takes 2 in your final Wednesday night. Toronto 2 and Tormenta 1. The month of June chock full of outstanding goals and outstanding saves, and we've put together a beautiful montage of what was the best of the month of June.
They said they were ready. The referee William Stephan keeping play going, so they're playing now. It's a 2-1 lead for Fort Lauderdale. Edson Escott on the sub gives the visitors the lead.
Possibly on the verge of the second of the season here. Not if Curtis Storm has anything to say about it. Endline in front. We're not going to have that scoreless draw tonight. Micheletto goes ahead with a 1-0 lead for Tormenta.
First one, bottom left corner. Second one, bottom right corner. But here's Chattanooga. Juan Galindrez weaves it side, fires a shot. Galindrez takes the lead again for Chattanooga. He's done it again. Juan Galindrez 2 weeks ago gave the Red Wolves the lead at home, and Galindrez finds it again. Bench for him. This is coming for Dietrich. Into the 18. Jackson Dietrich fires a shot. It sputters around, and it's going to be tapped in. Juan Galindrez, second goal of the game, and his third potential game winner of the season. This man loves drama.
This is played through. Penn! It's loose and it's in! Fort Lauderdale has the lead! It's poked home by Mitchell Curry!
Hey everyone, this is Oscar Jimenez from Louisville City FC.
Hi, my name is Carl Howarth. I currently play for the Indy 11.
What's up everybody? It's Connor Sparrow with the Miami FC.
Josué Soto checking in here. Austin Bold FC.
Hello guys, this is Luis Herrera from El Paso Locomotive. Just wanted to share with you guys my favorite soccer moment, and that will be the day I made my professional debut for El Paso, which is my hometown.
Anderson swings it in. Barry making the run, gets a deflection. He puts it in. Colorado Springs has its lead. And the save from Cardoni. It's there, and Cardoni with a huge save. Beautiful ball through, and that's in.
Brilliant.
Hanging out at halftime, let's go through USL League One news and notes. USL Championship scored its 10,000th goal Saturday. League One at 7:46 entering the weekend. JT Kamara, the player of the week for North Carolina FC, and a search underway for new head coach at FC Tucson after John Gowles was relieved of his duties. Here's the Week 12 player of the week. There is Kamara of North Carolina. Represented here tonight, Greg Hurst, 6 goals on the season. Union Omaha, part of the Week 12 team of the week. Upcoming schedule in USL League One. Greenville paying close attention to this one here tonight, as they'll have to jockey for position. They've got New England Revolution tomorrow, next Friday, Revs 2 and Toronto 2. This Chattanooga squad has FC Tucson, Greenville, and North Carolina Saturday as well. Here are some of the scores from this Saturday night. Richmond Kickers continue to deliver pain to North Texas. A 3-2 final in favor of Richmond. They've gone to full-time. Tormenta and North Carolina FC 0-0. And then 10 o'clock tonight, Tucson playing host to Fort Lauderdale. Halftime rolls on. Get some of the beautiful turf here at Warner Park watered. Union Omaha, the hosts on top of Chattanooga Red Wolves, 1-0. Highlights in the opening 45. Chattanooga provided most of the pressure, including this from Juan Galindrez. This will fall to his feet. Fires with a left foot. Off the bar it goes. Nuhu was nowhere to be found. He's fortunate. And it stayed 0-0 at the time. You'll see it again. It's bounced Galindrez, and it took a deflection, it appeared, off the bar. It went off of the arm of Dalton Knutson. And unable to connect on that was Chattanooga. And that's where Union Omaha pounced. Skeers heads it right to Hurst off the corner, beating Tim Trilk in his first appearance in goal on the season for Chattanooga. And Union Omaha goes on top 1-0. Perfectly executed. Hurst, the athleticism, the awareness, he knows what to do with it. And that's his 7th goal of the season. And that's our difference here at halftime. Union Omaha leading 1-0. Match stats, no surprise. Chattanooga absolutely overwhelming in possession, 63-47. 16 shots, 3 on target. But Union Omaha, their 3 shots on target, 1 into the back of the net. Both teams have 2 yellows that have been issued here in the first half. Doesn't appear as if we will have any halftime substitutions for either Union Omaha or Chattanooga. Again, no Jimmy Obleda, the head man for Chattanooga Red Wolves. He's serving a one-game red card suspension. And he was shown in the 1-1 draw against Greenville last weekend. Union Omaha, meanwhile, trying to stay at the top of the table. They're 3 points clear of second place Greenville, 4 points clear of third place Chattanooga.
I got one.
And Greenville has New England tomorrow.
Yep. Thank you.
A road match for Greenville Triumph, who have really been fighting it as of late. Now we do have a late substitution for Chattanooga. And it's going to be Rafael Mensingen, the Brazilian. And he is going to take Ray Ortiz off the pitch. Rafi Mensingen, a 26-year-old who has been battling injury, made his first appearance of the year against Greenville at home. A key part of what Jimmy Obleda wants to do with this Chattanooga team. Needed him to get into form, and here he is for his second appearance of the season. Ray Ortiz, who was active in the first half, looked good, and he'll come off for Rafi Mensingen. Chattanooga obviously looking for some size here. They have had their chances. They have had their opportunities, have Chattanooga, but find themselves down 1-0. Second half is underway. And already a foul. He played 9 seconds. And Daniel Navarro is down and in pain. She got tied up with skiers. So I spoke too early when we returned here to Werner Park. There was a substitution, and there you see the contact and the reason that Navarro is holding his lower back, but now he's up. Rafi Mensingen is on the pitch here for Chattanooga with Ortiz off. And again, for Mensingen, it is his second appearance of the season, and he will slot in at the top of the Chattanooga 4-3-3. It's played down by Espana. Espana turns, harassed, and has to play it back to the midfield. Pushed forward, and Union Omaha wins the ball back. Well, the chess match here. Can Chattanooga find its goal against the best defense in USL League One? Can the best defense in USL League One find a way to keep the most prolific final 30-minute attack in the league off the board? Chattanooga really gets going after the 60th minute. 8 of their 14 goals this year coming in the last half hour. It really is remarkable. These guys do not quit. They do not feel pressure. They just keep coming. It's been their trademark and part of the reason they're third in the table, but this is a critical one here tonight. It's the difference between staying 4 points back, pulling within a point, or falling to 7 points behind the league leaders. Chattanooga has not played a match this year that has been decided by more than a single goal. It's been 5 one-goal victories, 1 one-goal loss, and 2 draws. That's been Chattanooga's season. If you're a fan, you love the results. You also don't love what it does to your health. Long ball forward on the chase. And a corner. Esparza's cross was blocked by Sosa. Esparza will place the ball down, and Chattanooga will construct a set piece. Cadetta Garcia over to handle the duties. And it's a short corner. Played into the right footer, Ruiz. Sends it to the top of the 6-yard box, headed away. Cadetta Garcia recovers. Cadetta Garcia. Now Espana. Lobbed it right to Doyle. And then contact in the Chattanooga bench explodes. This is lobbed down. Galindras winds up and the shot is blocked. Contorted his body to put pace on the shot, but it's blocked away. All of that after Menzingen was sent to the turf and Chattanooga was looking for a referee's call that they never got. Long throw in, trouble in the area, contact in the area, referee says play on. And Union Omaha will simply try and grab a breath and launch it back towards Tim Trilk. Definitely looked like there was contact in the box, but Samantha Martinez said nothing doing. Let's keep playing. And you could hear the unhappiness on the Chattanooga side. Ali Hadzic. And there is a lot of contact on that tackle, and once again, we play on. Esparza to the middle for Galindres. Menzingen dispossessed, cleared away, long ball forward. Hurst was there, but Ramos able to recover. And Trilk will launch this across the touchline. Let's take a look here at the contact in the area, and it certainly looked like there was a hooking of Blake Frischnick as he hit the deck. That really could have gone either way, but there definitely was contact and there definitely was an arm wrapped around his midsection. There's a long distance low shot, and it almost found Connor Doyle on the back post. Trilk dove, sold out on it. Off of this left-footed attempt. And just a few steps too late was Connor Doyle. About a foot and a half away from 2-0. Menzingen is on the turf again. He has had a rough go of it here in his first 6 minutes into this match. Ali Hadzic is called for a foul. He is unhappy. Chattanooga restarts. A long ball played forward, and this will bounce right to Nuhu. On the road, you can't watch the match. All you have to do is turn on Sirius XM FC, North America's only 24/7 source of soccer radio, featuring the great Ray Hudson, Tony Miola, Rodney Marsh, and the brand new USL All Access featuring Mike Watts and Devin Kerr. Speaking of legends, every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, fans of the USL can now listen to the best matches of the week, along with action from MLS, the Premier League, and the UEFA Champions League. Sirius XM FC channel 157 on your Sirius XM radio and the Sirius XM app. Is played off to the right. Good touch on that ball by Menzingen. Menzingen working to find some space, has to play it back. Cadetta Garcia into the area. Frischnick couldn't get a head on it. And then it's knocked out of play by Espana. Just a bit too tall for Blake Frischnick. See this delivery from Cadetta Garcia. Picked out his man, and Frischnick just barely unable to have it find the crown of his forehead. Frischnick has Made himself dangerous tonight coming off the goal last week. Frischnick at 6'3". Certainly a sizable target to aim at. You got to mark him or he can make you pay. Here's a throw into the corner. Ali Hadzic will play it back to Sosa. Sosa towards Trilk, punches away. Well done, foul called. And now we have pushing and shoving, and a yellow is shown. JP or Skeers got physical with Jason Ramos, and Ramos has forced the referee's hand. Skeers has just been shown a red card. First a yellow was shown, and then Skeers was shown red. And it certainly didn't seem like there was a huge shove here. Well, they are going to say that Skeers put a shoulder into Ramos. I didn't see the shoulder. I thought that Ramos maybe hit the deck, a bit embellished. But it looked like Skeers did launch his shoulder into Ramos, and Skeers has been shown a red card. So Skeers walks off after the red card. And here you see Ramos. I can't from that angle determine the velocity of the shoulder, but he certainly did make contact with his shoulder, and that was enough for Samantha Martinez to show him the door. So Skeers' night is over. Down to 10 men, Union Omaha. Galindrez looking to attack. Galindrez, step over. He's taken down, and the referee says play on. There was contact. And now it's a foot race for the ball. And a push from behind. As Hurst put two hands in the back of Ramos, who's in the middle of everything now. So Union Omaha is down to 10 men after JP Skeers, who had the assist on our only goal of the night, got involved in a confrontation with Jason Ramos. And now Chattanooga will desperately be searching for an equalizer. Marky Hernandez is about set to come on for Chattanooga, as it's all hands on deck on the attack now for the assistant Kevin Sawchak. On the touchline in place of the suspended Jimmy Ablato. So Juan Galindrez, who celebrates a birthday tomorrow, his night is over. He provided the majority of the chances for Chattanooga through 57 minutes, and now he'll come off, and Marky Hernandez is on his 8th appearance of the season. Chattanooga going for speed now, with Mensingen and Hernandez both on the pitch together. Frischnick, Mensingen, Hernandez, now your forwards. Two have been subbed out. Hernandez on his left foot. That cross blocked out. Throw in Chattanooga Red Wolves. Union Omaha, if you're just joining us, JP Skeers a few minutes ago shown a red card. Hernandez floats it towards Nuhu, and it's over the bar. Nuhu had to climb up, pull himself up to make sure that wasn't going to threaten his goal. But Marky Hernandez making an immediate impact on the match. I don't think he was trying to put a shot on goal. And in that spot, literally on goal. But he made Nuhu think about it with what I believe was an errant cross. And this is a long time for Union Omaha to try and see this through, shorthanded, down to 10 men. Union Omaha and 30 Sosa throw it in. former Las Vegas Lights man.
We can step now. We can step.
Union Omaha trying to keep Chattanooga at bay in the League One table, and offside as Hurst was off, and now Hurst not allowing Chattanooga to get to the ball. But you got to be careful. There's no need for Aspars to be grabbing Greg Hurst from behind. You've got the man advantage. You don't want to do anything silly to potentially see your team lose a man as well. There is a lot of chirping between the benches on the touchline right now. Sosa takes care of that, beating Hernandez to the ball. And now a throw-in. Esparza will handle it. Cadena Garcia sprays it off to the right. Now into the corner. Collected there. Ball was taken away from Espana. And we're going to have a Chattanooga throw in. The assistant referee says no corner, it's a throw. And we're about to hit Chattanooga's patented 60-minute mark. Long shot from distance. Well wide. Daniel Navarro didn't have that one at any point ever destined for goal. Now you look at the Union Army back beyond the outfield wall when Werner Park is a baseball facility. But they have here at Union Omaha paid special attention to make sure that this is, when it's a soccer night, all soccer. Signage, the field, the markings on the pitch, everything is covered. You don't see any infield dirt. So they want to make this as authentic a soccer experience as possible, and they have done a wonderful job here. Devin Boyce still with possession, still battling in the corner, but Chattanooga's going to win it back. Chattanooga 63% of the possession in the opening half. No indication that's going to subside here in the second half, but it's still Union Omaha, despite down to 10 men, playing with the 1-0 lead. Union Omaha is going to try and play it out of the back, and now they blast it forward. Dump and chase, dump and chase, dump and chase. That's what it appears Union Omaha's strategy is going to be. Let Chattanooga come at them at waves, but with this small, compact field, keep your shape, reject Chattanooga, send it deep, get a breather, repeat, and try and earn the 3 points. Frischnick in the midfield, pushes it ahead, Espana down the right wing. Espana near the touchline. Battle for the ball in the corner, played out, throw in Chattanooga. Good physical defending here from Union Omaha. This is played to the top of the area. Hernandez couldn't come out of there with it. Look at all the yellow shirts collapse around Hernandez, protect the area. And Trilk will come to retrieve. Tim Trilk, first appearance for Chattanooga here in 2021, has been beaten once, that by Greg Hurst in the opening half. Chattanooga unable to connect on a pass. Hernandez briefly poked it away from Boyce, and another dump launched at the other end of the field by Union Omaha. Long ball forward, Cadena Garcia. They fight for it. And now it's a foot race into the corner. Chattanooga wins it back. Mensingen played off the ball by Faraday Sosa. It's been a rough go of it for Rafi Mensingen. This is played up ahead, and a whistle and a free kick. Marky Hernandez was sent flying. And are we going to see a card here? He went twirling through the air. Devin Boyce came up to challenge him. No card shown. It also wasn't all that dangerous of a challenge, I at least don't think. but enough contact to send Hernandez flying. And now a free kick from a dangerous area. Union Omaha down to 10 men. Chattanooga trying to even this up and have plenty of time for a sprint to the finish. Cadetta Garcia stands over the ball. Cadetta Garcia. It's whipped in, headed away. Union Omaha is stingy, but possession is won. Cadetta Garcia. Top of the box. Nuhu makes the save, nearly gave up a rebound. Ricketts didn't get a lot on it, but he did pick a corner, and Nuhu had to commit. There you see the shot, not a lot on it. And with Hernandez coming towards him, Nuhu had to grab that rebound into his chest. It remains 1-0. And another Union Omaha foul. Otieno. Chattanooga trying to build up the attack. We're at Warner Park. We're in suburban Omaha, Papillion, Nebraska. Marky Hernandez, step over once, twice, does it again, plays it back. Cadetta Garcia into the box, has a man on the back post, headed, and it's up and over. Just could not bring it down. It was a great ball, but Ricky Ruiz couldn't find the back of the net. Cadetta Garcia picked out his man. Ricky Ruiz off balance and off target. Union Omaha making its first substitution. Elma 4. Formerly of Lansing Ignite FC. He's going to take off Greg Hurst, it appears, and the goal scorer's night is done. So Greg Hurst has done his job. Now Elma 4 comes on to try and assist the shorthanded effort. Union Omaha down to 10 men. The United Soccer League, all 12 League One clubs and its players stand together in support of diversity, inclusivity, equality, and compassion. For more information on the USL's commitment to change through the United Against Racism campaign, visit USLsoccer.com. That's United Against Racism. Find out more about the United Against Racism campaign at USLsoccer.com. The new Union Omaha man, Elma 4, 25 years old, native of Cameroon, making his 10th appearance of the year. He does have 2 starts under his belt. Had a goal last year for this Union Omaha side after spending 2019 at Lansing Ignite. This will find its way through as Menzingen couldn't get a foot on it, and Nuhu will fall on it. Now the referee has been communicating to Nuhu to start speeding up the process a bit when he has the ball. This all triggered from the first half when we could openly hear the Chattanooga touchline calling for the referee to pay attention to how much time Nuhu was taking with the ball. There's a push in the back against 4, and Chattanooga will restart play. Cadetta Garcia trying to spark something here for Chattanooga Red Wolves on the road. Push forward, Menzingen. Knocked out of play, throw in, Chattanooga. Union Omaha, as they sit on top of the table, this is a glorious opportunity for them to give themselves an even bigger cushion for their next 5 are here at Warner Park. Here's a cross. Nobody home. Able to retrieve Esparza. He'll deliver another cross. Header over the top. Menzingen was there, but he pushes it over goal. It is not often that Nuhu will come out to challenge a ball. He doesn't like his chances. He's not the biggest goalkeeper, but he's athletic enough to cover ground near the goal line. Never panics. He is a very interesting keeper, that is for sure. Unconventional but effective. You can hear fireworks in the background here at Werner Park. You may have seen them in the distance when the camera was back near the Union Omaha goal. Those are the explosions you hear in the background, an impromptu fireworks show. Here's 4 in the box, turns, faces, pushes it back to Boyce. Now, Ferdy Sosa delivers to no one. Greg Hurst's first half goal is the difference. Union Omaha has been playing with 10 men for the vast majority of this second half, and they still have a lot of work to do. But can Chattanooga break through and do it in enough time where maybe they could go for the win? This is played low. Espana had it tackled away. Corner coming, but outstanding defending by Amir Alihadzic. The 27-year-old veteran laying out, doing his job. And he received an applause from Nuhu. So with fireworks exploding, Chattanooga looking for fireworks of their own here on the road. This is delivered. It hit the post! Nuhu was beaten. It hit the far post and bounds out of play. Chattanooga that close as they hit woodwork for the second time tonight. Look at that left-footed blast, and it glances off the post. Marky Hernandez nearly had us even. And Jason Ramos was in the vicinity. He could have just poked it home if he knew that was coming. Espana just in an absolute battle in that corner. Has to play it back. Cadena Garcia couldn't find a foot on it. Union Omaha is going to have to clear and reset the defense. Chattanooga has hit a crossbar and has hit a post here tonight. One in each half. Menzingen had it knocked out of play. And there's the throw in. Menzingen couldn't corral it. Goal kick. Nuhu's gonna saunter over, grab another ball. Not in a ton of hurry, nor should he be. His team's up 1-0. His team's down to 10 men and have been for quite some time, and his defense is working hard. And they were nearly broken down just moments ago. This is headed away. Throw in Union Omaha. Pending. Greenville watching this with great attention tonight as they prepare for New England 2 tomorrow up in the Northeast. If Chattanooga is able to grab a result, they'll be even with second place Greenville in the table. With a win by Chattanooga, Greenville is leapfrog. This is played back for Ferdy Sosa. Work it to the left. Long shot off the post! The blast by Otieno hit the post. And then it rolls out of play. That was actually Damia Villader who put it off Truk's goal after the feed from Otieno. And now a corner for Union Omaha. Villader to deliver an outswinger. Headed away. Still dangerous. And it'll be knuckled into the corner. Villader was offside. And it's played out by Frischnick, but he's awarded the throw-in. That was bizarre. I've got to think Villader thought he was offside, and that's why he didn't make a play on it. They almost baited Frischnick into getting the ball back. Marquis Hernandez, who hit the post for Chattanooga a few minutes ago before Union Omaha returned the favor. This is played off to the left. Esparza's there, working against Faraday Sosa. That went off of Faraday Sosa's hand. It'll be a corner. More of the fireworks in the background. Cool scenes here in Nebraska. Here's the corner, sent to the middle of the box, cleared away. Job done again by Union Omaha. Chattanooga retreats. And a quick throw in back to Trilk.
Set your lines. Don't get play through. Just set your lines. Just set your lines. There you go.
Hernandez finds Frischnick. Frischnick, can he get by Nuhu? It's still loose. Frischnick punched it towards Nuhu. It was blocked away by Villader. Damia Villader is doing it all. Getting help from Toby Otieno as well. And Nuhu is down. This was a great ball forward. Frischnick overran it at first, then battled Nuhu. One possession. And then Villader kept the ball away from his keeper, who now lays on the ground and asks for medical attention. A wild sequence there. We have had a couple of intense moments here over the last 4.5 minutes as Chattanooga desperately searches for an equalizer. So this will allow both teams to have a bit of a water break here with temperatures still in the low 80s. The Union Army is the supporters group for Union Omaha. The Owls, who, based on a fan vote in the Omaha World newspaper, the fans had voted for them to be the Corgis. But the club said, yeah, we're okay on that. But when they actually had the shield unveiled and the name unveiled, several fans came out with Corgis. Then it was revealed that it was the Owls. You wonder if Nuhu's going to have to come off. If so, Kevin Piedrahita would have to come on. Piedrahita, 29 years old, formerly with the U.S. under-20. If Nuhu is injured, that's significant in this title race. And it is his left arm. Is he going to stay on? Looks like it. Rashid Nuhu says, I'm all right. We are going to see significant stoppage time, you would think. Significant added time as we inch closer to the full 90. You have a feeling there is a lot to unfold here until then. Chase for the ball in the corner, nothing doing, and now Nuhu can eat up some more time. for the W. The USL recently announced the formation of the USLW League, provided increased equity and opportunity for women looking to pursue careers in soccer, both on and off the pitch. Comprised of clubs from across the championship, League One, League Two, and new expansion markets. The W League set to begin play in 2022 in more than 30 communities across the United States. Head over to USLWleague.com to learn more. Ferdy Sosa going up and over Mensingen to head that away, and Union Omaha will try and take some more time off the clock here. Ken Levicka with you at Warner Park and Papillion, Nebraska. Contact from behind, and Sinkin looks injured. Our referee, Samantha Martinez, says no go. Let's keep going. Full head of steam here. Still going. Ball popped up. And an awkward attempt at a clearance. Not well done by Marky Hernandez. Trilt came out, punched it away. He's off his line. And that's off the mark. Precarious moments for Chattanooga. Union Omaha playing with 10 men and almost picked up a second. Ramos sends it off to the right. Marky Hernandez quickly plays it back beyond the center line. Union Omaha has played almost this entire second half with 10 men after J.P. Skiris was sent off, throwing a shoulder into Jason Ramos. Union Omaha will be without Skiris for their next match, not until July 16th here at Warner Park against Forward Madison. That never found Hernandez. And a turn and a delivery, contact, foul. Yellow. Cadetta Garcia. That happened right in front of the referee, and she wasted no time blowing her whistle and reaching for her pocket. I believe this is Elma 4, and it is, who is trying to get himself up. Look at the foul here on the replay. Yeah, got hit right in the back of the knee by Cadetta Garcia. Third yellow issue tonight to Chattanooga. 4 is up. Union Omaha ready to restart, and there is Elma 4, who came in as a substitute in this second half. This is pushed right to Ramos. Chattanooga is going to try and work things out of the back. Union Omaha trying to hang on, pick up 3 points for a second straight match. Use a Greg Hurst first half goal and make it stick and make it stand as the game-winning goal. Off to the right side, offside is called. Mensingen was off. Tried to make his run diagonal at the last moment. Couldn't keep himself on, however. Ali Hadzic was playing a higher line than Mensingen was anticipating, trying to come back for that ball. And Nuhu fires this back into play. Almost tripped and fell, or rickets rather. Bodies are hitting the turf absolutely everywhere. Doyle is down after a collision with Marky Hernandez. Hernandez checking in on Doyle, who says, I'm good. Gives him a tap on the ankle, all is well, no hard feelings. So we mentioned Union Omaha has a bit of an extended period off. July 16th, home against Forward Madison for Chattanooga. They're at it next Saturday at home against Tucson.
Toby, get underneath the ball, Toby.
This is won by Chattanooga. Now some momentum moving forward. But it's behind Hernandez. It took a deflection, but the referee says throw in for Union Omaha. This has been a frustrating evening for Chattanooga. They have aggressively pushed for goal through the vast majority of the match. They have had by far the best opportunities as a collective, but it's Greg Hurst's goal, the former Chattanooga man, that stands as the difference. Now Union Omaha and Devin Boyce win a free kick. Jackson Dietrich enter the match. Jonathan Esparza will see his night come to an end. Chattanooga still pushing for a goal. Viadair pushed it back post. Really no threat as Tim Trilk. Send this back into play once the substitution is made. Firmino is set to go for Union Omaha as well. And it'll be Ali Hadzic after a very, very long night, a purposeful night's work. Ali Hadzic a well-deserved rest as he'll come off for Union Omaha. So again, it's Dietrich for Esparza on the Chattanooga side. And Firmino takes off Ali Hadzic for Union Omaha. Firmino, the young Brazilian. Firmino, all of 20 years old, has a goal this season for Union Omaha. Was with New England 2 a year ago. Scored 4 times in 16 appearances for Revs 2. Was a homegrown signing of New England Revolution in 2018. Flag is up. Dietrich was offside. Well, Rafi Mensingen was the first substitution of the night. He came in at halftime for Chattanooga. Took off Ray Ortiz, and Mensingen has not been much of a factor for Chattanooga here tonight. This team's MO has been to score late, find a way to grab a result. They're about 3.5 minutes and probably some significant change away from possibly dropping points here on the road in a match where they have looked like the better squad through a good portion of it. They've hit the post twice. They've squandered some opportunities. Point blank range on Nuhu's goal. Find themselves down on the score line. This is headed away. Stingy defense as always from Union Omaha. Dietrich plays it in. It's volleyed. Mensingen poked away. Good work by Elma 4, distributing to Boyce. And then Boyce craftily pokes it off Cadeta Garcia. And a non-hurried throw-in on deck here for Union Omaha. Despite contact, 4 hit the deck. Chattanooga will throw in. Just underway in the desert. FC Tucson and Fort Lauderdale Tormenta, North Carolina win full time, 0-0. Richmond Kickers, despite going down 10 men, beat North Texas 3-2. North Texas right now is starting to spiral. Just lobbed into the box, headed to nobody. Has to be retrieved in the back by Daniel Navarro. Cadetta Garcia. Union Omaha packs everybody back. Dietrich, the left, was way off the mark, and Nuhu watches it harmlessly trickle across the end line. And Nuhu will place it down and take his time before putting his right foot into it. Union Omaha getting closer and closer to a gritty home victory. They just find ways to earn 3 points. This would make them 7-1-3 this season, 24 points in the table. Through 11 matches. They put a lot of pressure on Greenville.
I'll let you know after.
Good ball forward, Mensingen. Look at Union Omaha just throwing bodies at the ball. This time it's Connor Doyle denying the cross, and it's a throw-in. Dietrich pushes it to Mensingen. Into the area. Frischnick, can he get there? No, sliding. Nuhu knocked it away. Nuhu dives on it. Jason Ramos was lurking on the back post. Frischnick deferred to Ramos. Ramos put it off the keeper, and the keeper recovers the loose ball. 4 minutes, or 5 minutes, I should say. My apologies. 5 minutes of added time. A lot of time. Chattanooga. They need all of it. Dietrich. Towards the back post! Off the bar again! Second opportunity, Nuhu denied it, and it's in the back of the goal! Marky Hernandez, we are level, and it's game on! (1-1). Finally, the pressure pays off. Frischnick put it off the post. And then finally, Hernandez able to deposit it back. Nuhu, desperate. But it is a futile attempt. His Chattanooga the deserved goal in the 91st minute, and there's still time. Union Omaha playing with 10 men, nearly saw it through. But as it stands, Chattanooga is going to earn a point on the road against the top team in the league. Union Omaha, they'll try and push to get one back. Ferdy Sosa. Now Boyce. Dietrich will throw it in, and we have a substitution. Jay Mims trying to take time off. Christian Molina is on. Devin Boyce, his night ends. Chattanooga has 3 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, to find another goal. Chattanooga is going to send in Ronaldo Pineda. Forwards galore on the pitch right now for Chattanooga. Dietrich, is he onside? Nope. Substitution coming now as he wisely punches it towards the wall to get this on. So Ronaldo Pineda. Chattanooga hopes it has another instance or two where they can attack Nuhu's goal. 1-1, Marky Hernandez, 91st minute. right before that, seconds before that, another post hit by Chattanooga. They can have 3 or 4 tonight. And here is the goal scorer, always a pest, the diminutive Marky Hernandez. Now Dietrich, the substitution. Room to work, Metzingen, he's onside. The cross. Kept in by Chattanooga. Now they play it back to reorganize. You see Daniel Navarro saying, hold on. Long ball, contact, and a wasted opportunity for Chattanooga. That probably not the ball they wanted. And Ronaldo Pineda will come on. Blake Frischnick will hustle off. Chattanooga, 9 of its 15 goals this season coming in the final 30 minutes. They've got an MO, they've got a personality, and it's, you better play us all 90 and change, or we're going to get you, and that's exactly what happened. Lesson learned by the men at the top of the USL League One table tonight. They just never stop. As this club from Chattanooga. Ricketts got knocked down from behind, and his teammates saying, yeah, we know it hurts, but you got to get up. We've got one more chance at this. Jason Ramos. Now Hernandez sent forward. He's onside, and a corner coming. The drama grows. Dietrich earns his team a corner. Are we getting to last kick time? We certainly are getting to, can Chattanooga pilfer a full 3 out of this match? We're about at the death. Does Chattanooga have any more magic left in this exhausting affair? Here's the corner. It's floated to the top of the area. Knocked down, headed away. Kept in by Chattanooga. Will the referee blow her whistle? It's lobbed back in. It's loose in the box, and a shot was blocked away. Hernandez was point blank. Another shot across the mouth of goal. And Union Omaha is going to survive with a point. Chattanooga nearly stole it. Look at it lay there, prone in the box. Hernandez swinging away, had it blocked away. And then Espana with the low cross, and nobody was there. And that's how this match ends. Chattanooga with a Marky Hernandez goal in the 91st minute. Able to grab a point on the road, and Union Omaha hangs on for dear life in the final moments. Union Omaha won, Chattanooga won. We'll catch our breath, and we'll get to postgame in just a moment. What a wild one in Nebraska on ESPN+. This was everything as advertised. Union Omaha and Chattanooga played to a 1-1 draw here at Warner Park in Papillion, Nebraska. Chattanooga scoring late to equalize. Let's see our goals from tonight back in the first half. Off a corner, a short corner. A high cross. Skeers heads it to Hurst. Puts it into the back of the net. His 7th goal of the season. He's Union Omaha's goal-scoring leader for a reason. He knows where to put his body, and he will finish. And despite Chattanooga owning possession in the first half and pace of play, Union Omaha went to halftime with the 1-0 lead. But in the 91st minute, look at this action. Dietrich with the cross. Frischnick off the post. 3rd post hit tonight by Chattanooga. And it's poked home by Marky Hernandez. And Chattanooga, who has made a living this season off of late goals and dramatic finishes, they do it yet again. It was 1-1. This match would see Chattanooga with a couple of other chances in the final 3 minutes, but things finish 1-1. Look at the possession for Chattanooga, 63%. It was a shot fest for Chattanooga, playing a man up in the second half. And a 1-1 draw, 1 red card for Union Omaha tonight shown to JP Skeers. Union Omaha remains on the top of the table, but keeping pace is Chattanooga. They still remain 4 points back. It is tight at the top of the USL League One table. For Brian Sevilla and his entire staff, I'm Ken Levicka. 1-1 your final tonight, Union Omaha, Chattanooga Red Wolves on ESPN+.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.